From the panel discussion to plenary speech, and I have the honor to announce one of the very strong women in our movement. I think she is a great example to a lot of us and always energetic. You know how to organize a campaign and how to motivate. She's the president of our women organization, Zita Gurmai. Give her a big hand.
Are you ready? Yes. I don't hear. Are you ready? Yes. Ok. Caros e caras camaradas socialistas, Lisboa está no meu coração. So first of all, it is always a privilege to be here in Lisbon. And I have been a young girl when I came first time. And Antonio Guterres has been the Socialist International President, and my friend Maria Joa has been absolutely active from that time. And I can tell you, I have so many Portuguese friends. Can you listen to me? Yes. Good. And I can tell you it's absolutely important for me that I have some fantastic sisters like Catarina Marcelino, like Margarita Marquez, who did great feminists for this country, and I'm really very thankful for them. But the reason why you feel Lisbon in your heart, because you feel that this is a socialist city, I just would like to remind you that Antonia Costa has been the mayor of this city, and this is a city for women and men, lesbian, gay, and all people of the society, and that's not by chance that you have a proper legislation on that as well. I would say, bon dia, of course the climate is important, but the question is the climate inside you, how you feel when you are in a socialist atmosphere. I would say we are ready to change Europe if we have role models like Antonio Costa or Stefan Löfven from Sweden, and of course my friend, whom I recognize that he's a little bit Hungarian. So, Mr. Kern. You know, I know that having a great neighbor. It's a pity that you lost the election, my dear brother, because I would say that women still believe in the socialists, because you did such a fantastic legislation concerning gender budgeting and a lot of other issues. And of course, I have to talk about a friend of mine who has been in the PES Women Executive, Edith Estrella. And Edith did an excellent job for the last long years, and now as a Paish who is doing a great job as a leader of the women organization. So, yesterday we have had PES Women Annual Conference under the slogan, "From gaining to owning power." We have chosen this title because we wanted to see how women can obtain true empowerment and how this can be translated into political activism in today's context when we witness a conservative backlash coming from a macho and coming from Urbanistan, you know how I feel, a decline of gender equality as a political priority, a disinterest by women in progressive parties. And I just would like to warn you, all my male colleagues here, it's serious. We have to take women very serious, as our gender-sensitive Secretary General made the list of 50-50, and I'm very thankful for all the delegation that we have 50% women and 50% men as well. And of course, the President. True empowerment in the sense of having substantial political influence and not just serving as a decorative figurehead to have women issues covered in the political programs. We, as PES women, make certain that gender equality remains at the heart of the political discussion and actions. That is also why we pushed for a clear gender dimension in the 2 resolutions of the Council, which we adopted successfully. And with the joint effort of the whole social democratic family, we can ensure that the written words on paper are being translated and implemented as binding measures. But striving for gender equality and women's rights should, of course, not be a marginalized occupation of the women's organization. It should be an integrated and intersectional approach of the whole party because it concerns all of us, women and men. And we as the Progressive of Europe need to be the front runner of social justice and equal opportunities. And I'm absolutely thankful for Maria Joao. We have a social pillar. We should be absolutely proud that we could make it. And people should know all around Europe that us socialists, again, as thanks for you, we have the youth guarantee because we had the best practice from Austria for some times ago. And of course, that is why PES Women advocates for the rights of marginalized women, for sexual and reproductive health rights, and why we put so much effort in awareness-raising campaigns such as Equal Pay Day or violence against women that can be picked up for our member organizations in order to trickle down to the general public. Even in the last 25 years, we have been growing together with the PES. And by the way, with the Young European Socialists, we had all birthdays. Happy birthday, European Socialist Party. Happy birthday for the Young European Socialists. And happy birthday for young women. And I'm absolutely proud that we have 33 member organizations. We also have to admit that if we do not speak out sufficiently about the importance of equal rights for both genders, the advances that we have made will slip out of our hands and then can go quicker as we can imagine. And the danger is there. Extreme right wings wants to take the socialist women vote. We have to save the vote of women in Borders and of course all around Europe. This might not sound very optimistic, but I was born as an optimistic. I believe in the fight of the social democrats in Europe and that we meet the needs of the people together with young women and men and our social democratic values. Representative of PES Women should not be the only one speaking about that. I just would like to ask all our male colleagues in the room to be ambassador of women. We are the 52% of the population. And what really matters is that concrete actions are realized within the parties, the policies are implemented, and that actions are took not only on a European level, but also on the national and local one by feminist women and feminist men. And I was absolutely proud of the mother of Antonio Costa. She's a feminist woman. She made it clear for Antonio that he has to behave as a feminist prime minister in this beautiful country. And of course, I should also mention Sweden. I'm absolutely thankful for the feminist government of Stefan Löfven. I think he gives back hope for women all around Europe. And of course, we should also speak about gender budgeting. So these are great examples why we need more feminist governments and women in politics. But as Achim said, in a year's time, we have elections in Europe. Are we ready to take over? Are you ready to take over? Yes. Are you ready to take over? Yes. Yes, we can get the chance to be the first group again in the parliament. And I'm absolutely happy to say hello to Johnny, who do a great job in the parliament. Thank you very much.
Well,